everybody. This is a old video of mine that I made, and I just re-edited it. It's got 3 objects in it, so you have to stick to it till the end if you want to see the whole thing, how it comes from the beginning to the end. I'm going to use for this project 2 pieces of apple for the apple and a wild olive for the surprise. Stick around, let's show you what I made. And from the apple I started by making an apple. Let's have a look how we do an apple. On this project I'm using my old carbide tools. I never had those days the black line ones, so I'm using the old carbide tools that I made myself, and I'm going to cut the shape of the apple, and then I'm going to put it in a chuck that I made for it with a bolt, so I can turn it around and work from the other side. I sandpaper it from 120 all the way to 400, sorry, to 600, and then I used Yorkshire grid to give it a shine, and I didn't go more than Yorkshire grid on this one. On the right hand side you will see a brown wood and bolts. It's a project that I start working like, looks like a submarine. You see it's standing on a chuck, and it's standing on the side. I want to tell you that it's still not on a chuck, but it's still standing on the side. I didn't finish this project. I got stuck with it. One day I'll have to get into it. Sorry, but it's not the best view of the camera, but that's how I started at the beginning. I think I improved a little bit with time. Again, 120 all the way to 600, and then Yorkshire grid. I burn a little bit the center to look like the apple, the center of the apple, where it's in the back, it's black. On this one I'm not going to borrow you too much. It's exactly the same like the first apple, the same type of wood, the same piece of wood, and I'm not going to borrow you too much about how did I made this one, because you just saw how I made the first one. The only difference is on this one I'm cutting a wide groove in the middle, quite wide, and you'll see a little bit later why did I cut this groove. And then I'm going to scorch it, and I'm going to mark it, and I'm going to do some marks on both sides of the groove, and you will see later the madness why did I do that. I'm starting the third project on this one, and this one I'm going to use a wild olive, a piece of olive wood that I cut square, and you'll see just now. It's a quick one. It's a nice one. You'll see what I'm doing now. Quick. Very unconventional, but I'm using the skew just to scrape, so I don't have to do a lot of sandpapering. On this one, I'm of course 120 all the way to 600, but this time I'm putting Yorkshire grit and Aubichon juice. On wild olive, you know me, I like to put Aubichon juice, and it usually comes out beautiful. Let's give it some eyes. Oh, I think I lost an eye. No, I did not. And drill some holes. No, I'm not a brain surgeon, but I need those holes. Now with a small piece of formica, I'm burning the corner, actually the beginning of the wood, where it's sharp in the front, and you'll see a little bit later why. Yes, I did lose the eye, but I'll fix it just now. Very thin parting tool, and now I'm doing I'm making the stock of the apple to put in the end, so I'll connect to it. I'll connect the leaves. Now you'll see why I needed those two holes above the eyes. That will be ears that I'm going to make, and after I played with it, I lost both eyes, so I'm replacing the eyes with new eyes. You see on the desk over there on the table. See, I've got other eyes, and I'll replace the eyes. We are not to forget the tail, the small tail for this mousey. Now the apple is ready for breakfast, and I'm waiting for breakfast. But wow, look what happened to my apple. Somebody ate my apple. Who ate my apple? I want it for breakfast. I think we're going to look for it. Who ate my... And that's my Rottweiler. She will find who ate... I think she found who ate my apple. Here, he found it. Well done, Pitsy. Found the thieves. I hope you enjoyed this fun project. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Put remarks, good ones, bad ones, thumbs up, thumbs down, funny remarks or any remarks, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers, bye.